At age 41, Marcedes Lewis becomes oldest tight end to play in an NFL game. It means everything, Lewis said, from a kid that was born on the east side of Long Beach, from my mom having me when she was 15 years old, back when I didn't even know this was out there for me to go get, right? And so I've been able to be intentional about my life, and I manifested this, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to do it. He continued. Okay, so Lewis is the second oldest active player in the NFL behind Aaron Rodgers, who will turn 42 in December. He was signed to the practice squad on Wednesday and promoted to the active roster Saturday. He also became the 23rd player in league history to play in 20 seasons. Okay, and this is going to be simple, short. We'll play this video at the end. It's amazing that his last name is Lewis and his birthday is 4 days after Ray Lewis. Isn't that amazing? The Baltimore Raven legend. Look at that. I want you to see here that, look, Houston Texans was the opponent in this game. Houston Texans equals 195 in the ordinal cipher, and that's Marcedes Lewis's birthday, the 19th day of the 5th month. 195. So he's trending. He's trending for being the oldest tight end to step onto the field to play an NFL game at age 41. And it just lines up with the Houston Texans, the opponent, and then Houston Texans equals his birthday. You see how everything's just synchronized like this to happen? It's like, hey, dude, you're going to end up being the oldest tight end to step on the field. It's come on, right? He entered the game on the fourth snap of Denver's first drive. 4-1 at age 41. And this guy's played for other teams, a few other teams. But really, you entered the game on the fourth snap of the first drive, and that's 41, and you're age 41. Lewis was a first-round pick, 28th overall by the Jaguars out of UCLA in 2006. His full name equals 206. His last birthday left 226 days in the year. Do you see that? And we're coming up on the year 26. The Mercedes-Benz brand was formed in 1926. Do you get it? 206, 2006, 226 like 26. His name's Marcedes, and Mercedes was formed in 1926. The vehicle company, automobile company, whatever. Come on, right? So you got his name and the language, you got his birthday, you got the year he's drafted, and then his name, and it all synchronizes with Mercedes Benz. Come on. Look at how close this hits. This game Sunday versus the Texans, this win over the Texans. That game was the 306th day of the year. His full name equals 307. So he was trending on the 307th day of the year, one day after. Or you can just say, look how close the 306 and 307 are right there. Come on, right? Look how close that is. Marcedes Lewis, 136. Flip the 6, you get 139. His birthday, the 139th day of the year. Do you like that? Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we had like back-to-back football NFL stories looking at this game because the Houston quarterback got injured, CJ Stroud. I covered that. We'll listen to Marcedes Lewis here just kind of speak. I don't think he's speaking on this feat he reached with the 41-year-old, the oldest tight end. I think it's an interview prior to it, but we'll hear what he has to say, right?
I get to Jacksonville, my rookie year there, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Oklahoma drill.
Oh yeah.
So that was my first NFL Oklahoma drill, and it was Fred Taylor behind me and Maurice Jones-Drew. And, I went up, I had 3 reps, pancaked the first 2 guys, moved the third guy out the way. Freddie T runs up to me, jumps on my neck, and he used to call me Slim because I was always this height, but I didn't have the mass that I do. And he was like, hey, Slim, you keep blocking like that, you're going to be playing for a long time. He texted me this morning. He was like, man, you my hero, bro. I can't believe you're doing this. And I'm like, you remember the conversation that we had? That meant a lot to me, and that's something that I carry every day. And, that's what it's about.
Right? And he's age 41, right? So 41 is the 13th prime number. The last video I did, the last NFL video was CJ Stroud, right? And there was 13s all over that video. If I could find it, I'll show you. CJ Stroud. Here it is right here. So you got the same game, Houston trending again with the Houston versus Denver game. But you see when I scroll down on that, and you see Houston equaled 112, and the game was on 112, right? 11/2. But look at CJ Stroud's birthday, October 3rd, 103. Broncos 103. 103 is like 13, right? So the 13th prime, 41. Now we get the 41-year-old tight end for the Broncos stepping on the field, oldest tight end. Okay? So we'll see. Are we going to get another? We'll see. We'll see what happens next week. Who do they play? The Broncos next week will play the Raiders, and then they will play the Chiefs following that. So that's a nice little breakdown there. And let's look at his page again to see. You see the other teams played for the Jags, played for the Packers. There may be another team in there. Look at his nickname is Big Dog. Marcedes Lewis, nicknamed Big Dog, plays for the Broncos currently and played for the UCLA Bruins in college. Let's enter that stuff in the Gematrinator calculator because we don't want to miss on a 41 if a 41 lands, right? Okay, I don't see it with Big Dog. Now, what was this guy drafted? What number? Let's see. Was it? Let me see what number. Let me ask Google real quick. Marcedes Lewis, what draft number? on the fly. Let's do this. Oh, 28th. Well, check this out. I had a feeling I saw a 28. Drafted 28th by the Jags. Okay, look at this. Big Dog equals 28, his nickname. Check that out, right? Big Dog equals 28, his nickname. Let's put UCLA. UCLA. There's another 26 right there. UCLA equals 26. Check that out right there. And let's recap those 26s real quick. Full name 206. Birthday leaving 226. Drafted in 2006. Like 26. Isn't that amazing? Let's get a little bit greedy. Let's go ahead and put UCLA Bruins. And greediness doesn't seem to pay off there. Let's just put Bruins. I don't really notice anything right there big time, right? But that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Pretty awesome. So more undeniable connections one more time. Entering the game on the fourth snap of Denver's first drive, 4-1 at age 41. His birthday lining up with the opponent. And how about that one more time? Marcedes Lewis, May 19. Ray Lewis, May 15. With the birthdays 4 days apart. How about that? Football connection. You get the Lewis connection there. Can't deny it. At age 41, Marcedes Lewis becomes oldest tight end to play in an NFL game. I'll see you next time.